here in Riverside in a THCF medical clinic. Well, here's our reception area. The patients come in and we receive them. After that, we bring them back here into our classroom area. We also serve as a patient support group. We try to help patients with other things besides, sorry, I need some water.
Okay.
Excuse me. Here in California, we have Prop 215, which allows people with disabilities, ailments, under certain guidelines, just to legally have medical marijuana on them and to use it. Helps them with their health, helps them live their lives on a daily basis. You know, some people aren't normal. One of our patients made this mosaic. I thought it was pretty nice.
Is there marijuana on the premises?
No, we don't provide any medication here. We just provide the recommendations. Doctor's office here, we have our Dr. Paul Ironside here. Great man.
My job is really to go over the patient's medical records and see documented evidence of a disease problem that marijuana would be appropriate for. Very comfortable doing this.
And over here is the where we can obtain some of the literature.
So the recommendations provide legal protection?
Yeah. It provides a legal basis. Like, for instance, you were to get pulled over by the police or something, you just show them your recommendation. Legally, they're not supposed to do anything. They're supposed to abide by the law.
Daryl, this is your bag, which makes this your marijuana. Am I right?
It's just a little bud. It's no big deal. Daryl should bite his tongue. Now is definitely not the time for him to confess or voice his opinions about marijuana laws. Police are not paid to keep your secrets. They're paid to find, arrest, and help prosecute you.
And here's our nurse's office. This is where you do the exam.
And you're here for renewal, aren't you? Is that what I heard?
No,
you're for the first time.
First time, yeah.
Okay. Your problem was trauma, is that right? In that accident in the Navy?
Yes.
Okay.
My name is James Ebel. 22 years ago, I had a traumatic brain injury. I was riding a bicycle, and I wasn't wearing a helmet, and I crashed, which left me with eye disability. I'm deaf in one ear, and I have a seizure disorder. And cannabis, marijuana has been the only thing that has made these very, very petite seizures not painful.
They'll try it on the advice of a friend or whatever, and they are amazed at what happens. They feel very comfortable, except that it's deemed as an illegal drug by the federal government.
Let's get you out of here.
So they feel guilty, and so they want to be certified. That's basically all we do here.
Here is your actual recommendation.
Great.
And that's all you need to be the legal patient that you should have been, and you are good for anywhere in the state of California with that.
Very good. Back in the beginning when the eye got infected and developed a glaucoma condition, the doctors tried every eye medicine they could find to reduce the ocular pressure. See, helmets work. And I remember very well one Navy doctor saying to the next one, "Gee, it's too bad we can't try marijuana." My mouth almost hit the ground. I was like, "What? Oh, that would be nice, Doc." "Oh, but we can't do that, Jim. It's illegal in America."
Had you used marijuana before you started working here?
Did I?
Yeah.
No. I tried it, that years and years ago, but no, I didn't use it.
And at this point?
Occasionally.
Well, I've been using cannabis for many years, but legally I've probably been a medical patient since probably 1999.
What's your precise diagnosis?
For what? Oh, chronic pain. I use it for chronic pain, but I also use it for different things as well,
Legally, where can people obtain cannabis?
Legally, we can't provide it for them, but we might have somebody growing for them. And marijuana is easy to grow, cannabis is easy to grow, but it still requires a certain amount of attention that not all people, may find easy.
The leaves are a great indicator of what actual strain it is, whether it's a sativa or an indica. Growing for THCF and growing for Human Kindness Center, I try to stay within the limits of everything that I'm allowed to grow. These are plants for 50 different people that we have, that we take care of. I have recommendations for all of these people, and we grow these for the people under a nonprofit corporation. Nonprofit corporation is Human Kindness Center, and all we're out here for is to help people get their medicine. Nothing gets wasted. This is all legal. Okay? When you hear someone talking about medicine, this is what they're talking about. I teach people how to do this. That's the whole thing. And that's what my thing in life right now is, teaching people how to do this. And I would rather teach someone how to do it than have them going out and buying it off the street corner or going into somewhere else and buying it. Because I think if every one group could grow their own medicine, this would be a much better world.
Medical marijuana proponents praising a new Obama administration policy. The Justice Department will no longer arrest users or suppliers in the 14 states that have approved medical marijuana laws.
For reaction, we're joined from a California marijuana dispensary.
Liquor.
It's called The Pharmacy by Jason McLeod. He works there and is also a medical marijuana user. Jason, thank you very much for being with us. Appreciate it.
Hi, how are you doing today?
We're fine. Now tell us exactly why you use marijuana.
Well, I do have ankylosing spondylitis, which basically is a degenerative joint disorder, which I'll give you an example. Like at one time I was 6'2", now I'm like 6'1" because of my disease.
Okay, so...
And I usually do...
Go ahead.
Excuse me? Well, I usually do take it for joint disorders, more for like discomfort, more for stiffness, like morning stiffness and like evening stiffness, that sort of thing.
Okay, and so obviously it alleviates some of the symptoms here. You also work at this organization called the Pharmacy Customer, and tell us what you think of the new Obama administration move.
Well, it definitely does more legitimize what we are trying to accomplish here. Also, it does, it does give me a sense that I do feel safe enough that I can come into a establishment like this one and buy off of a sanctioned, state-sanctioned store. Because we do follow all the laws that do come on down, and I'd rather get it here than, let's say, in the park or on the street or something like that, where I don't know where it's coming from.
Now, Jason, it's obvious that you have a beneficiary use of marijuana, and other people do as well, but does anybody ever come in just because they want to get high?
Well, we do discourage from that, because they do have to have a doctor's recommendation in California here, and you have to be a resident of California. So we do have a screening process that we do go through first before we do allow people to even look at the cannabis products.
Jason, we're looking at some of the products that you guys offer, but we're looking just at video. Can you hold up some of the things that you have? I understand you actually have the marijuana brownies as well as the liquids as well.
Yeah, like right here I have this pharmacy lemonade right now. I do like it a lot because actually it's very good. It's actually really good because it's got all the labels on here, tells you the nutritional values and everything, and definitely does have the warning of a medical. But yeah, like I said, I do use it throughout the day because sometimes I just don't like inhaling or something like that. So it's very good for that way. Definitely it does help that way to get through the day. Because I don't want to be out and about smoking, so I do like to. If I do have a backache or my shoulder starts hurting, I like to have a sip of this sometimes. This does really help me a lot. So
now, how would that? Tell us exactly how that would compare to smoking a joint. Is that if you drink a bottle, would that equal one joint?
No, not necessarily. Basically, it depends on you and your weight and your metabolism mostly, because you're not going to get the same buzzy type of effects that you would get off